23 ABC News at 5 starts now.
They're just terrified, and there's so many women who are afraid to stand up because they're afraid of losing their job. I'm putting my job on the line right now.
We first told you last year about Sarah Kugel, a California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation's police officer, after she filed a lawsuit against the CDCR saying her job led to the death of her unborn baby. Now, 6 other women working for the CDCR coming forward with a new class action lawsuit similar to hers.
23 ABC's Tori Cooper is live in studio and spoke with Kugel and one of the new mothers, now claiming the CDCR is not safe for working pregnant mothers. Tim and Jessica, last April, Sarah Kugel filed a lawsuit against the CDCR after losing her unborn baby following a fall while on duty. Now her story sparking 6 other women throughout the state to come forward tonight with similar claims.
Wearing a peace officer's badge has changed for Tehachapi State Prison guard Sarah Kugel.
I can't go back to work because it's incredibly difficult to put on that uniform, to wear that badge, knowing that this department is what caused me to lose my baby.
Kugel filed a lawsuit last April against the California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation after she says she was denied reasonable accommodations while she was pregnant and eventually fell while responding to a prison fight in July of 2017. Kugel lost her unborn baby 2 months after the fall in September of 2017. Kugel said it could have been prevented if she was given lighter duty, but she was denied by the CDCR even after a doctor's note.
If you bring in a doctor's note, they will put you off of work. Most likely you're going to be unpaid.
According to Kugel, since she declined to sign a release of liability waiver, she was left with 2 options. Either medically demote to a lower paying position with reduced benefits or go on unpaid vacation leave until she could return to duty. She says neither option within the policy gave her an opportunity to keep her job and build a family.
Current policy in place ignores the fact that women are uniquely capable of bringing life into this world. If there needs to be unique policies in place to protect that child, why can't it be done?
The lawsuit says that until 2015, the CDCR's policy was accommodating pregnant women on the job, as long as their safety and security was not compromised. But the CDCR has since changed that policy. The CDCR would not comment today on why. In October, a Kern County judge ruled that policy was illegal and that the CDCR had to provide fair accommodations for lighter duty if Kugel became pregnant again. Kugel's story sparking 6 other women across the state to also come forward with similar claims, hoping for similar outcomes in other counties.
At 27 weeks pregnant, I was asked to do a mandatory overtime, which would have resulted in an extra 6-hour shift on top of the 8-hour shift that I had already worked. I had informed them at that time, hey, I'm about 7 months pregnant. I'm having a hard time going up and down the stairs, especially with my duty belt and everything. And they didn't really seem to care. Told me they were going to write me up for it.
Angela Powell works at Vacaville Prison and is one of 6 women now filing a class action lawsuit against the department. Powell says she was forced on disability after notifying CDCR, and when she returned to work, she was deemed insubordinate and was told she was going to have to take a pay cut following her actions.
But if it makes a change for other people to not have to go through it, I'm willing to be the voice.
The CDCR told 23 ABC News that they, quote, do not comment on pending litigation and that reasonable accommodations are provided where they are appropriate, end quote. However, the California Correctional Peace Officers Association union says, quote, the CCPOA team concluded that the old policy wasn't broken and shouldn't be fixed, and that the team disagreed with the basic regulation change so strongly the CCPOA team chose not to put the stamp of approval on the idea, end quote. Kugel is still on leave and is scheduled to go to trial this September. The preliminary hearing for the class action lawsuit concerning the 6 other women from California is also scheduled to take place on May 21st. But for now, reporting live in studio, I'm Tori Cooper for 23 ABC News, connecting you.